This is the new iPhone 17 Pro Max and it is finally got the upgrade that we've all been waiting for. So this is the new titanium finish. It is replacing the stainless steel that we've had since the iPhone ke-10. And I have to say it looks really good. It feels really good in the hand, almost like the old iPhones with the rounded edges, but a bit more comfortable because it's ever so slightly curved. And it's also lighter. This one is the 125 gram compared to the previous 200 gram. But despite being lighter, it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy at all. The screen is still the best in the game. It's brighter than the S23 Ultra. It's smoother than any other phone outside with the 120Hz ProMotion display. And it is less prone to fingerprints because it is now using the oleophobic coating that we first saw on the iPhone 15 Pro. The bezels are also a tiny bit thinner this time around, so the screen is basically uninterrupted. And the dynamic island is now a standard feature across all of the iPhone 17s. So you get all the extra functionality that we've seen on last year's Pro models. The camera bump is a bit smaller this year, but the good news is the cameras themselves are larger. And for the first time ever on an iPhone, we have a periscope zoom camera. So theoretically, we should be getting some improved zoom capabilities. Of course, I'll be testing this out in my full review, so make sure you stay tuned for that. The buttons are a bit more rounded this year, which does make them easier to press. But I do prefer the sharper edges of the 14 Pro just because it gives you a bit more grip. The mute switch has been replaced by a customizable accent button just like on the Apple Watch Ultra. By default, it's set to silent mode, but you can change it to the flashlight, focus mode, voice memos or accessibility features. And just like the iPhone 15, the 17 Pro models come with USB-C, but only support USB 2 speeds. So it's not as fast as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is a bit disappointing considering the fact that this is the Pro Max model. Now the Pro Max is still the best iPhone that you can buy. It has the largest battery of any of the models, so you're gonna be getting the longest battery life here. And it also has the fastest charging. So if you do need to top up your battery, you can do that pretty quickly. And of course, you get the same great cameras as the iPhone 17 Pro, but with the added bonus of the periscope zoom lens. But let me know what you guys think about the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Do you think it's worth the upgrade? If you're coming from an older iPhone, is it worth the upgrade? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.